Welcome everyone, it is XRPeace. Today is December 26, 12:01 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. XRP is currently trading at 0.9141. Thank you for joining me. If you find value in what I'm doing, please subscribe. This is a new channel. I created it because I already do the research in this and figured, it only takes a couple extra steps for me to share it, just hoping this helps you out as well. But I'll be talking about a few topics. I'll be giving you an update on the fine given to Binance by the country of Turkey. I'm also going to be speaking on a couple factors that could affect the market. And I'll be speaking about some friendly competition between Solana and Ripple, XRP. But let's get right to it. First things up. Oh yeah, so as you can see, I added this highlighter to it. It's a extension that I added to Google Chrome. Last stream, I was struggling to find what I wanted to share with you guys. But let's get to it. Turkey fines Binance crypto exchange with $750K fine for non-compliance. So if you haven't already seen the first video I posted, which, I believe, I haven't seen anybody else post anything on this. So if you haven't already, go to my page. I posted initially on when I found out Binance was fined. But check that out if you haven't. This will probably provide additional information to that. But let's keep going. These laws specify that platforms must monitor user data, among several other things, and that this is regarded a necessary step in order to comply with tax requirements for cryptocurrencies and to avoid money laundering. The Financial Crimes Board imposed this punishment after Binance allegedly neglected to provide the necessary data and as a result did not comply with the rules, prompting the regulation authorities to take action. So this next article goes a little bit more into depth about what's going on. Binance Turkey fined 8 million lira for non-compliance against money laundering. MASAC found Binance Turkey guilty of violating the law on prevention of laundering proceeds of crime, also known as the AML law. The crypto exchange failed the financial watchdog's audit for monitoring anti-money laundering compliance. The Financial Crime Investigation Board, MASAC, which serves as Turkey's financial intelligence unit under the Ministry of Finance and Treasury, found crypto exchange Binance Turkey operations guilty of violating laws that intend to prevent the laundering of money acquired through criminal means. According to local news media, MASAC carried out an audit of law number 5549 on prevention of laundering proceeds of crime, also known as the AML law. So this is the update. In the first video, they didn't provide any details on what violations happened. So let's continue. The AML law in Turkey requires company to identify and verify personal identification information of the customers on the platform, which includes details such as surname, date of birth, TC identification number, which is the Turkey equivalent of a social security number, and type of number of identity documents. The law also requires businesses to immediately notify the government about suspicious activities within a 10-day period. Big news, guys. As Cointelegraph Turkey reported, the watchdog imposed a maximum possible administrative fine of 8 million Turkish lira for the alleged violation. So not only did they get, hit up with the fine, they got hit up with the maximum possible fine. Additionally, that's just, to me, they're doing what they say they were doing. They're setting an example. By imposing the max, it's going to set an example. Additionally, this timeline also coincides with the day President Erdogan announced the completion of a crypto law draft that will soon be handed over to the parliament for approval. With this, Binance also becomes the first crypto business to get fined by the Turkish government. Moreover, MASAC is working closely with Financial Action Task Force, a global regulator against money laundering and terrorist financing, according to former Treasury and Cost Minister Lutfi Elvin. So besides doing this within their country, MASEC is also working with a global regulator, to see the transactions that are going on. In line with this request, MASEC has also agreed to report transactions that exceed the value of 10,000 lira within 10 days. So they are, communicating with the global regulator and informing them of these transactions. Let's see if I have a little bit more. Nope, this is it. That highlighter, it's really helping. Don't forget, guys, if you guys like what I'm doing, subscribe. Like I said, I don't think anybody has posted anything on this. I try to provide you guys the news as soon as possible, as soon as they occur. So if you like what you're seeing, just hit that subscribe button. Now, in response to all that, in the first video, there wasn't any comment by either side. But now, in their defense, Binance Turkey subsequently issued a statement emphasizing that it openly communicates and cooperates with the regulatory and supervisory authorities. The exchange added that it actively follows the changing policies, rules, and laws in this new field. Furthermore, Binance Turkey said it strives to create a sustainable, healthy, and safe ecosystem. So I don't blame them. We don't know the details to what's going on, to why they did not meet the requirements. But they're right. They actively follow the changing policy, rules, and laws in this new field. So, in their defense, there's new laws and rules that keep being implemented. So, it's a changing environment. It's currently evolving, but they're learning. But that's it for the most part on the update for Binance on that fine imposed to them, the $751 fine. But on to the next two topics. The next one, I wanted to talk about a couple factors that, could affect the market, or, just give some news to the market. Serbia reviews license applications from 3 cryptocurrency exchanges. So, this channel is mainly focused on, its sole focus is on XRP. Reasons I talk about topics is because they correlate, or, in some way, shape, or form, they're connected to XRP. Now, from what I know, I believe Kraken and Binance are both exchanges that are available in Serbia. So this, just brings, a pool of new people that, will have access to XRP legally. So that's why I'm talking on this. It's a quick article. So 3 crypto exchanges have applied for licensing in Serbia, which recently adopted legislation regulating its digital asset space. The government in Belgrade expects the companies to obtain authorization within weeks and now reserves the option to buy and sell cryptocurrencies legally. Crypto trading platforms and token issuers file for licenses in Serbia. Authorities in Serbia are currently reviewing license applications submitted by 3 crypto exchanges offices. The country's Minister of Finance, Sinisa Mali, announced this week, and the parliament local media reported, "I expect that we will issue the first license in the next few weeks. That is very important to us." Responding to questions from lawmakers, Malios revealed that 4 issuers of digital tokens have already paid their application fees. Mali further revealed that Serbia is developing its own trading platform expected to launch as early as next year. The number of Serbs holding digital currencies has since increased significantly. A recent media report quoting estimates by representatives of the crypto industry indicated that around 200,000 residents of the country now own one coin or another. So this just brings, new people to the market in a legal way. The market keeps changing around the world. New laws are being adopted. Another factor that I feel might affect, which affect the market, which I spoke on this before, is COVID. I'm going to talk about this real quick. It's just something, like I said, I don't want you guys to ignore. Airlines say pilots, flight attendants, and other employees have been calling in sick or having to quarantine after exposure to COVID-19. More than 6,000 flights have been canceled worldwide over the long Christmas week, and thousands more delayed, according to a tracking website, as the highly infectious Omicron variant brings holiday hurt to millions. France reports 100,000 COVID cases for the first time. According to Flightware.com, nearly 2,800 flights were scrubbed around the globe on Saturday, including more than 970 originating from or headed to U.S. airports, with more than 8,000 delays as of 1:30 GMT. Now, in another article, I saw 3,800. So, these reports come out. I read these reports, and sometimes they're not edited, or I see some typos. So, Friday, there were approximately 2,400 cancellations and 11,000 delays, while Sunday cancellations have already surpassed 1,100. The nationwide spike in Omicron cases this week has a direct impact on our flight crews and the people who run our operation, United said in a statement Friday. On the other side, Chinese airlines accounted for the highest number of cancellations, with China Eastern scrapping more than 1,000 flights, over 20% of its flight plan, on Friday and Saturday, with Air China also grounding about 20% of its scheduled departures over the period. But those are just two topics I wanted to inform you guys about. Quick and simple. The last one's a little friendly competition between Solana and Ripple. But yeah, we'll get right to it. Who will sustain under top 5? Solana or Ripple? Eco-friendly competition underway. So XRP has recently taken an initiative to enhance energy usage. XRPL is carbon neutral and makes use of security and validation algorithm known as federated consensus, which is roughly 120,000 times more energy intensive than proof of work. Moreover, XRPL is known as the first ever carbon neutral blockchain. Solana competes with XRP to achieve carbon neutral. So it's just talking about friendly competition on whose energy use is lower. While XRP was moving ahead of all cryptocurrencies in terms of achieving carbon neutrality, Solana has taken a step to compete with it. Solana Foundation has confirmed in the recent upgrade that Solana blockchain achieved carbon neutrality for 2021. See what they say. The Solana Foundation is proud to announce that the Solana blockchain is carbon neutral for 2021. We also pledge to work with the broader community to ensure the network remains carbon neutral through 2022 and beyond. However, Solana is slowly chugging up to counter XRPL's dominance. The network had confirmed that it used 1939 joules, that is about 0.0053 kilowatts per hour per transaction. In contrast, one XRP requires 0.0079 kilowatts per hour to execute one transaction. There's considerable difference in the consumption of energy. Solana appears to be leading the race. So, as far as energy consumption, XRP has fallen to number 2. But that is it for today. That is all I have or not it for today. It is only 12:15 as of now, Pacific Standard Time. But as always, I try to provide you guys the news as soon as they occur. If you find value, make sure you subscribe. XRP is currently trading at 0.9151. This is it. This is XRPeace. Don't forget to buy and hold XRP, the one coin that will rule all coins.